I'm going to start recording. No, okay, say that once more. Sorry. Okay. You can say when you started.
You can look at her. And
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. When we first started here, we only like 9 families that started the Spanish community here with the Spanish Mass, and we started here, and then we were here for about maybe 6 months, and then we started to grow, and this was a little bit too small for us, so we asked if we could have our Mass at the main church. And we started over there, but we could only fill like maybe 4 pews on the church because there was not that many people. But this was too small for us, and they granted us to have our Spanish Mass over there.
And what year was this?
This was like in '77, I believe. Then we moved over to the church.
And at that time, there was only 7 families? No, 9?
Yeah.
9 families.
Yeah, but then by then we had already grown. There was more people from the community who just come to Mass.
Okay. Do you want to sit down? Yeah.
Sure.
You might want to record that what
This is yours.
Feel comfortable while you answer the questions. Is it okay if I turn this chair this way?
I think so.
Yeah. Sure. You can sit here. Yeah. And then just move them up.
Yeah, I'm not so sure. Maybe if she said you may record, you want to
And
record
go from
from
there,
the side?
yeah.
I think we shouldn't have our back.
Back to the,
Okay.
yeah,
Nice to know.
yeah.
You can sit there.
And earlier you mentioned that this was the first,
Oh, this is the first image of Our Lady of Guadalupe that was bought by the families that started the Spanish Mass. And it's been here ever since.
and today there's a larger one in the church,
Yeah,
correct?
today we have a larger one at the church. But in the meantime, we used to have that image at the church till they bought the big one.
Mm-hmm.
And then we just put the big one there and brought the small one, where it originally started up here.
So how did the community helps the development?
They have like they have coffee after each Mass for the people that socialize, have coffee and donuts. Well, it's donuts or Mexican bread that they sell, and they also sell food, and brings a lot of people in to socialize, and then they start getting bigger and bigger. And nowadays we have a lot of people in our church, because like I said, we started with 9 people, families, and now we have 3 masses in Spanish at the main church. We have a mass at 6:30 on Saturday, one at 9 and 12:30 at the church.
At night?
Yeah. Or no, it would be at the 6:30 Mass on Saturday, at the evening, and then in the morning on Sunday, we have a 9:30 Mass, to 9:30 Mass, and a 12:30. It's all in Spanish.
Okay.
Yeah. And when we celebrate Our Lady of Guadalupe, which is coming up on the 12th of this month, then we draw a lot of people from the community, because this area has grown a lot in White Center, Burien, West Seattle, and Renton, and they all kind of come over here. Yeah. And I believe the church holds at least around 450 people. And there's times that when we have celebrate certain festivities, the people standing all around beside being full on the pews with 450. So we're probably drawing like, I don't know, 600 people, maybe more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That come to the services.
Okay. So when you say that people brings bread and
Uh-huh.
other stuff, is that only the Latino speakers or?
Right, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for the Spanish Mass.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are
But they
the
also
locals-
have, for the English Mass, they also have the same thing. They have coffee and donuts.
And then they have Vietnamese mass too.
Yeah, and then they have a Vietnamese Mass on Sunday at 6 o'clock. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, that's Filipino.
Oh, Filipino.
Yeah, the Vietnamese Mass, we used to have it at, I think it was like 2 o'clock. But I believe, I'm not too sure we still have it for sure or not.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think they might have moved to another church, because we did have a father that was Vietnamese here that celebrated the Mass for the Vietnamese people. But I think he got moved to another church, and I think most of the people go to that church for
Mhm.
the Vietnamese service. But they have the Filipino Mass at 6 o'clock
But Filipinos is
on Sunday.
another large community
Right.
here at Holy Family. It's,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have a Mexican community, and then there's the Filipino, and there's also some Vietnamese people. So we're, what do you call it, very
Diverse. Diverse.
diverse, yeah.
Yeah.
We're very diverse.
Yeah. It is. Before the Latino community became so strong here at Holy Family, what other community besides the white community was
We just had the English community. That was
the
pretty much, yeah, because when the wife and I started coming to the church here, there was, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 other families that were coming to the Spanish services. At that time it was English services, yeah.
Only 5 now.
Yeah.
Is that the 5 that includes with the 9 or?
Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
Mm.
Did you guys ever feel like discriminated by anybody or the community?
No, I don't think we ever did, no, because we gradually just kind of grew pretty big to where they had to allow us to have Spanish Mass at different times, so we could fulfill the need for the Spanish community.
From the beginning?
Yeah.
Nice. Any other question that you have?
I think that's pretty good. Yeah.
Let's see.
Is there any last?
Is there like anything interesting that comes to you that, like, basically, as you know, this is for a Latino class that, so is there anything like interesting that you want us to know? Don't feel pressure.
You moved here from Texas originally, correct?
Yeah, I'm originally from Texas.
And you are a veteran?
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. I came over here after I got the military. I was in the Marine Corps for 4 years.
What war did you serve in?
I was just
You were just a
I was
Marine.
barely getting out when the Vietnam
When the
War
Vietnam.
was starting. Yeah.
How long did you live in Texas?
I grew up in Texas.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I grew up there. And
So what is the difference? So if you can compare it, what is the difference between living in Texas and Seattle?
There's where I grew up, it was as well a small town. It was probably like a 3,000 population, small town, and that was the closest town. But mostly we grew up in the farm. We did a lot of farm work.
Nice.
Yeah. But,
Is it your own farm or you was working?
no, I was working for a farm. My dad, yeah.
Did you grow up in agriculture or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agriculture, yeah.
did you ever work in the farms
Yeah.
as a child?
Yeah, I picked cotton, drove tractors, combines.
Nice. How was the payments like? Is it,
Oh,
do they,
no, it was pretty bad because the wages, when you work out on the farm, I used to work for a whole day's 10-hour job. It was $2.50
an hour or?
For the day?
Yeah,
For the whole-
$2.50 a day. Excuse me, no, $2.50 for the whole day. It was 25 cents an hour.
How many hours do you guys work?
10.
10 hours.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you ever work in the agriculture here in Washington State? Oh.
I worked in a potato shed, like in Quincy,
Uh-huh.
where the farmers bring in all the potatoes and then they kind of sort them out by sizes and pull the ones that are kind of defective to the side and they put them in 100-pound sacks.
Was this after the war?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did that from 64 to about 66.
Mm-hmm.
Then I moved up to Seattle here. And I started working for Boeing.
Nice. What did you do there?
I was a expediter.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It was hired as what they call classified as a storekeeper. A storekeeper is just like warehouse work. Yeah. And then they have different parts of the warehouse work. There's receiving and expediting and just regular what do you call it? Keeping control of the parts that are being made there.
So what part of are you from Mexico originally?
No,
Or you?
no. I was born and raised in Mercedes, Texas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never
My
been there?
father and my mother were from Mexico. They were from Monterrey, Mexico.
You ever been there?
Yeah. Oh yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
So when you ever speak with your parents, did they ever thought America would be like this, or they had a different perspective for the U.S.?
No, I thought that they probably just thought it was kind of be like the way it is right now.
Mm.
Yes.
Yeah, and you know, my dad just worked mostly all the time on the farm. He was like a foreman at the farm. Yeah.
Nice. So is this like you are the control of this church, right?
No. I kind of was I was kind of in charge for like the first 20 years, I think, or so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, 'cause the father at the church, he always came to me for any questions about the Hispanic, because the different groups wanted to use sometimes the school hall to hold dances or some kind of celebrations.
Where's the father from? Is he from U.S. or Latin?
Yeah.
He's a Latin.
No.
U.S.
The one we have right now,
Mm-hmm.
the father Horacio, yeah, he's from New Mexico.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But the father at that time that we had to work more together with so that he had better control of the people that were using the hall. He assigned me to meet with the people, and now it was up to me. And there's another gentleman by the name of Ramon Gomez that we worked together, and we would let the father know, well, this group is responsible for, we know the groupers, if we knew the group, we'd tell them, that they were responsible for the upkeep of the hall and everything for that activity.
The last question,
Mm-hmm.
is there any qualification to join the church, or is it anybody can join?
No, anybody can join.
There's nothing.
No.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. And I think where we started growing more was we used to have a Club Guadalupano. It was a club. It was the name of the church. And we used to have dances to raise funds for the church.
Mm.
Yeah. And that's when we started drawing a lot more people. When we start having dances, then more people were aware of the activities and they
Nice.
participated.
Mhm. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.